In a metagame where offense is arguably at an all-time high, Garganacl looks to win matches through a slow and steady nature, chipping away at his opponents, outlasting them until they die, while also being a very difficult wall to break through. Pair this with iron defense and body press, and you also serve as an offensive threat. Put on Terra type Ghost, and now you become even harder to kill. This set that I run, iron defense, body press, recover, assault cure, combined with Spadef bulk, max Spadef bulk, and Terra type Ghost, you just become a monster. This Pokemon is so difficult to take down. It's ridiculous. The way everything is so synergistic. I have a couple replays here to provide examples of what I'm talking about. Rillaboom here is going to U-turn and pivot in. The Mon of the Hour, Garganacl. Now, with Will-O-Wisp support, I'm able to come in on physical threats like Great Tusk here. As you can see, I have Dragapult with Will-O-Wisp. Cinderace also paired with Will-O-Wisp. And believe me, Rotom here has Will-O-Wisp. I Terra type Ghost here in case Headlong Rush is going to deal an insane amount of damage, and I get a free Iron Defense off. And at this point, the game's practically over. I'll let this roll while I talk over it. Purifying Salt is Garganacl's signature ability. That ability is busted. The fact that you cannot be statused is just so crazy. Toxic is not working on you. You cannot be put on a timer. You can't be burned. Can't be T-waved. Can't be slept. Freeze fished. And on top of all that, ghost moves are dealt half damage to you. So combine this with Terra type Ghost, and your only real weakness is Dark. Super popular Dark type Pokemon. King Gambit here, right? Times 4 weak to fighting. Wouldn't you know, Body Press is a fighting move. And wouldn't you know, Garganacl also gets Iron Defense. So I had the great idea, why don't I just make this super especially bulky, and then have Iron Defense boost the other side of his stats. If you're familiar with ADV-OU, this is kind of like reminiscent of the Suicune Rest Talk set, where you go max defense bulk and then you Calm Mind up. Instead of Calm Minding, though, you just focused on boosting your defenses through Iron Defense. But because of the move Body Press, you're also boosting your offensive capabilities. Everything just works so synergistically with each other. It's kind of insane how good this is. Body Press covering or being able to threaten Dark types that want to come in and threaten Garganacl. Like, it's just like, you guys see the vision? Like, this is just so crazy. If you're able to watch the screen right now, you're witnessing Garganacl just take down 6 Mons with ease. It's insane. It's just so difficult to take down this Pokemon. If you do not have a check for this, if you don't have a special attacking Dark type Pokemon, it's very difficult to take down this Garganacl set, right? If you don't have a Darkrai, if you don't have if you don't have a Darkrai, if you don't have Hydreigon, King Gambit here, if I have a ×2 ×3 boost, right, a Body Press is going to kill that King most, if not all, King Gambit sets aren't 252 HP, 252 defense. This Garganacl set is insane. Not only can you win games based on ADV OU Suicune like set, you provide utility to the team. So here, Latias is trying to set up. I think they call this double dance, like this this set, right? Because this Latias has weakness policy. Garganacl can come in, Salt Cure it, and Garganacl is not afraid of whatever move Latias is clicking onto him, right? The Spadef bulk, you have so much Spadef bulk that you're not really afraid of whatever's going to be thrown at you from special attackers, unless this Latias has Dark Pulse. But for most, you're not really afraid. Here, I think Alomomola hits it with Play Rough. Yeah, and then Salt Cure deals the final damage before Latias can get out of hand. And then I eventually win the whole game with Garganacl. Not only is he utility, but he's also a win condition. Like, do you guys see this? Just watch. Even though I get taunted, like I can't recover. Sure, whatever. The ×3 is enough where I'm dealing 41% on a neutral attack. Like, through Reflect. This is through Reflect. Like, y'all don't see how crazy that is? That is through Reflect. Now, Grimmsnarl isn't crazy bulky, but this is through Reflect, man. I don't have any defense EVs put into it except 4 points of EV, 4 points of defense EV. It's just, this mon's crazy. I get through this just fine. Look at this Blaziken. Try to set up, right? Right now he's at ×2. You just shrug it off. This set is so good, people. And I love this set. It's amazing. If you guys aren't convinced yet, maybe I can convince you in the next couple minutes here. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, here I'm trying to U-turn on Cinderace. I thought he was going to court change. Instead he sucker punches. Whatever. I send in a Lomomola. I flip turn. I send in Garganacl on the Cinderace. Cinderace only has, usually only has fire moves. I can't be Will-O-Wisped. I resist fire. He's inclined to switch. Here I get a free Iron Defense, and as soon as you get that first Iron Defense, the ball, you really start to snowball out of control. Tinkaton here, probably gonna go for Gigaton Hammer, and does. After that Terra type, you're only doing it's only doing 20. It's only doing 20. Is that not insane? It's just so crazy. The natural bulk Garganacl has. Even after one Iron Defense, again, there's no dark type attackers here. No real threats. But here's Prim, right? Neutral Moonblast. Again, I'm Spadef bulk, so I'm inclined to believe this is choiced. But I live enough to get a Salt Cure off, and Salt Cure deals good damage. Let's pretend it's not water. Salt Cure will Salt Cure will deal decent enough damage to chip it to where the next time I interact with Prim, it'll be much easier to take down. I send Garganacl in on Zapdos here. Hurricane misses, but even if it hit, I'll show you why it wouldn't have mattered. Only takes 27. What was I? Was I before that? I was at 37. Living that easily, unless I get the confused. And even if I get confused, I still have a chance to recover through it. I digress. This Mon has multiple chances to come back in and boost up. So don't feel forced to stay in when you're trying to win with Garganacl. You'll get opportunities. Here Prim comes in. I recover. This time Prim only does 49%. Maybe the first time was a high roll. Maybe this time was a low roll. Doesn't matter. I Salt Cure it one more time, and it falls. At this point, the game is won. My opponent forfeits. Let's get into the next replay here. Here's some lead Mon shenanigans. We trade hazards here, and we get to the point where Great Tusk comes in. I try to spin block with Dragapult. He reads it, and he calls me out with Ice Spinner. Okay, good on my opponent for reading that. Here comes Garganacl. Terra-type Ghost not only boosts your bulk because of the typing advantage, but also you're able to spin block. Guys, why is this so synergistic with so many things? I don't understand why everything works out so nicely. You're able to threaten Goldengo as well, a very popular Mon. Salt Cure dealing quarter damage, quarter health to Steel type Mons, Steel and Water. Putting him on a quicker timer than usual Mons, and I'm able to out-recover, outpace his Make It Rains. If he had Shadow Ball, I think Shadow Ball would deal a little over half, like 60 at most. But even then, I'd be able to out-recover well before he dies. Iron Moth comes in, only dealing 26. Guys, the Spadef, putting Garganacl at max Spadef bulk just allows you to wall so many things. It's insane. This would have to be Hydreigon to be threatening. Even at even having the special attack boost, Fiery Dance with a crit does 54. That's with the boost and crit. Does 54. I would have been able to out-recover, outpace Fiery Dance unless he gets another boost until he died to Salt Cure. Here, because I'm at ×4, I'm able to just wall Clanging Scales. Is Clanging Scales a special move? I don't even know. The bulk on Garganacl is just so good. Even if it is special, it has to be special. There's no way. Regardless, that wasn't even dealing over half. I'm able to recover it and outpace him. He's forced to forfeit. Now recover is only 8 PP. That's probably one of the greatest weaknesses of this. But even if you go through your recovers, you're gonna leave a big enough hole, or at least chip most of their Mons to the point where a sweeper in the back can clean up. Like you could see, I have Iron Valiant in the back here. Quark Drive built for speed, so able to clean up if I really have to. Here we get into our last replay. Raging Bolt as the last Mon. Again, with Garganacl being specially built, you're not fearing a T-Bolt from this. You're not even fearing Dragon Pulse, rather. because you naturally resist T-Bolt. But in a 1v1 scenario, or if like you're in a last mon scenario, you could just Salt Cure and just again put them on a timer. They have only so many turns to win. It's only a matter of time before you do. This mon is insane. If you haven't given this set a try, it is very fun to play with. Again, max Spidef nature, and the rest into defense. It's fun. Let me know what you guys think. This is how Garganacl can become an uncheckable monster, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.